Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Today we've got another Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom figure for us to review, and it is actually a couple of different figures. It is this. This is the new Jurassic World Legacy Collection minifigure pack that is at Target. This is about $15 and includes 5 different minifigures, one of which, as you can see, is a very exciting species. It is a Brachiosaurus. I don't think as of right now that the Brachiosaurus is available in any other minifigure pack. I don't think you can buy them in the blind bags or anything like that. I'm pretty sure the only way to get it is that it is exclusive to this pack. So far, I don't know if that'll change in the future, but if it does change and they do release it in one of the blind bags, there's a chance that it might be repainted a different color because they seem to do that often with these little figures. So as of right now, like I mentioned, the only place I know of to get it is in this pack right here. And let's go ahead and open it up right now and take a look at them. So there you go. These are the 5 figures that are inside the box. You can see there is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a Dilophosaurus, a Brachiosaurus, an Ankylosaurus, and a Triceratops. Now these I do believe are kind of a mix of Wave 1 and Wave 2 figures, because I think the T-Rex here is the same one that was in the Wave 1 blind bags. I also believe that the Dilophosaurus is probably a Wave 1 figure as well. I don't recall exactly, but I think he is. If he's not, the frill there on the side might be a little bit differently painted, but overall I'm pretty sure it is the same one. I'll have to break mine out and check. The Brachiosaurus, as I mentioned, is an exclusive to this pack, and I know for sure that the Triceratops and Ankylosaurus are both the same figures that are in the blind bags currently for Wave 2. So as I said, a big mixture. It's kind of a 2, and an exclusive as far as this box goes. So let's take a closer look at them. So we'll start with the Triceratops. You can see that the sculpt of this is very nice. We have reviewed the sculpt before on the channel, but this time it is a brand new paint job. The other one I believe was a green color. Now this one is a light brown with a dark brown on the back of its back, and the frill also has some dark brown up at the top there and a lighter brown for the face. The horns are a whitish color, and just like with the other one, there's articulation in the head. It can go down, so now it can charge and then go up. Maybe it's fighting a T-Rex in this position. But either way, the mobility of this figure is quite nice. And the overall sculpt of it is beautiful. And I actually prefer this paint over the older paint job for sure. This is a little closer in my opinion, as this is the Legacy Collection, to what you saw in the original Jurassic Park as far as coloration goes. It's again not exactly, because the Triceratops in that movie was a little bit of a strange coloration in my opinion. But definitely closer than the brighter green one that we had in the Wave 1 set. Then you have the Ankylosaurus, and the Ankylosaurus is beautiful. It really looks just like pretty much the scaled down version of the Rorovore. It's very nicely sculpted. You can see the detail is beautiful all over the place. I really love the top of the head. Look at how nice that looks. And it's primarily a gray color, and then there's a light bit of a cream underbelly, and then the brown on the top with this gray as well. So there's 3 different variations of color right there on the dinosaur. The tail here, you got a beautiful club tail. Looks very nice, nicely painted, nicely sculpted. That's where the articulation lies, as you can move the tail back and forth there so that he can hit dinosaurs when they try to attack him. And you can see that the eyes are painted as well. It's actually kind of hard to see because it's so small. But rest assured, the eyes are painted on this. So overall, the sculpt of this Ankylosaurus is beautiful, and this is an absolutely fantastic Wave 2 figure of the minis. One thing that's a big plus for this guy, as you can see, is that the feet are not oversized like you find on most of the other figures, because him having 4 feet here doesn't really need them to be oversized. So that is a huge plus, in my opinion, for the 4-legged dinosaurs like this Ankylosaurus and the Triceratops. Definitely awesome that you don't have to have the oversized feet. So beautiful Ankylosaurus. Then you've got the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which honestly I think is probably just the same as the Wave 1 figure. It might have a slight variation of color, but if it does, I'm not really picking up on it. Articulated jaw, just like the other one. And again, it's definitely the same sculpt. If it has a little variation of color that I'm not positive on, it's definitely at least the same sculpt, but it does look very nice. This T-Rex is absolutely awesome as far as a minifigure goes. Really looks like the T-Rex in the movie, so I absolutely love it. The only bad thing is that it does have larger feet, but in a figure that's this small, it's going to have a hard time standing on two legs if you don't include those larger feet. So I guess it was kind of a must, because I'd rather him stand and have a little bit bigger feet than not stand and have better proportioned feet. But the overall sculpt is beautiful. There's just tons and tons of detail in this, and it's a very small figure, so it's always quite incredible just how much detail they put into these. Then you have the Dilophosaurus, and mine, for some reason, as you can see, the legs there are a little warped. He's having a problem standing. I don't know if that's just like an issue that happened from the way he was in the packaging or what, but I'm going to have to try to straighten that out. But overall, again, another beautiful minifigure. This one, for some reason, is a little bit shiny. If it is the same as the Wave 1 figure that I have before, I don't remember the other one having such a gloss on the back. So there might be a difference. If he did, I just don't recall. I don't know. But he's very glossy for some reason. But that gloss actually gives you a really nice view of the beautiful detail of the back. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the frill. Sculpt work of that is beautiful. Not a big fan of the paint on it, because it does look a lot like paint and not body color, and it's actually kind of sloppily put on. The frill, the orange, you can see has a big gap of the gray here, and then kind of runs into the edge up here. Not so much over here. I mean, it's similar, but I don't think it was exactly supposed to be that way. The eyes are painted, and it does look pretty good. You can see a little bit of excess rubber has run out of his mouth there as well. But it looks pretty good. Doesn't look terrible. And the articulation in this one is in the neck. Head can go up, head can go down. So again, a very beautiful figure. Another very nice mini from this line. And then, of course, the star of the show, the Brachiosaurus, which I was super excited to see a Brachiosaurus figure finally coming out. I'm dying for them to make a bigger one, but if I can't get a bigger one, at least I can get a mini. And this one is very nicely sculpted. For some reason, the feet look a little bigger than they should be on this guy. Having 4 feet, like the Ankylosaurus and Triceratops, you would expect the feet to have been better proportioned to the body, but they're not super huge. But you can see they do look significantly larger, like the legs come down into a tree trunk of a foot. I don't know why. This one really only has 2 variations of color. It has the light gray that is the majority of the body, and then this darker gray that is on the top. And it looks nice, though. It's definitely painted well. Looks pretty good. The head sculpt also looks cool. If you take a close enough look, it's a little hard to see, but you can actually make out the tongue in there, inside the mouth, so cool to see something like that on such a small figure. The articulation on this one, also in the neck, just like the Apatosaurus. So you can put his head down like that, and move it to any length all the way up, so it's now up like that. But the overall sculpt work on this is really nice. It really looks quite beautiful. So definitely a great job done on this as well. So these are, again, some more awesome minifigures for the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom line. These minifigures are consistently fantastic, in my opinion. This is 2 waves now, along with all these other extra random minifigures that we've gotten, and I've loved all of them, honestly. Like I said, some of them do have oversized feet, but the majority of them, like the herbivores and such, usually have fairly well-proportioned feet. But either way, they all look really, really beautiful. I'm not going to measure each and every figure by themselves, but I will run the tape measure across so you can get an idea of how big they are. They are pretty small, as they are minifigures. And for a size comparison, we will throw out the big Papo T-Rex. So there you go, you can see just how tiny these little minifigures are next to Mr. Papo there. They're very small. So Mattel continuing to release fantastic dinosaur toys with the new Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom line. Mattel has done an incredible job so far, and I don't see that ceasing anytime soon. If you do want to purchase these guys, they are $15 at Target right now. I don't know if they're on the website because Walmart and Target seem to really slack when it comes to putting these figures up on the website, but I will check for you guys, and if I can find them, I'll throw a link in the description for you. If there is no link, then please just go ahead and take a run to your local Target if you've got one and try to find them for yourself, because they are really, really cool minifigures, and $15 for 5 little figures like this is not bad, considering normally they are about $3 each, or if you go to Walmart, they're actually about like $3.44 each, so you're getting a pretty good deal. And on top of a pretty good deal, you're getting an exclusive Brachiosaurus, who for some reason does not want to look at us right now. There we go, he's a little better now. Either way, you guys just need to go rescue this Brachiosaurus based on what happened to the poor guy in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie. He needs to be purchased and loved to make up for that. So these figures, like I said, absolutely awesome minifigures. Go ahead, go to your local Target or check the description. Hopefully I'll find a link for you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.